Hey folks, Kevin Neely here again. Another great Lego digital designer creation. I bring to you the IXS Enterprise, NASA's new design from 2014. Harold White and company have created what they claim to be the next future warp drive vehicle, long distance space travel vehicle. Well, I've created it. I've come up with a octagon ring concept, as you can see, built on 12 by 24 peg base plates. It's the Wrath of Khan playing in the background, one of my all-time favorite Star Trek movie, period. As you can see, I've got greenhouses in this thing, times 8. 4. Top, bottom, and the sides. Let's go up here. These top compartments here, work area, table, tools, computers. Over here, inverted sleep area. Work table in the middle, tools, 2 people sleeping. Now this is where this design really gets good, I think. I obviously don't have interior design of what NASA's planning to design on the inside of the ship, or how their warp drive theory is going to work, or how it's going to be powered, or any of that. So I had to wing it. Winged everything. And as you can see here, these are what I call reactor cores. I don't know if they're nuclear reactor, fusion reactor, cold fusion reactor, who knows? Who knows what NASA's got up their sleeve, what they figured out with that particle collider. What kind of tech we don't know about. But anyway, I've got 4 of these reactor cores. One here, one here, one on the back ring, one on the back ring. All 4 tubes coming in the center of the ship. Think about how rods and reactors go in. Same concept here. This in this case here. These guys working around it in the suits. These rods goes into the ship times 4. They power up. Power stored in these big massive tubes here on the side. Maybe these are oxygen tubes. Maybe they're backup water supply, fuel supply. Who knows what kind of supplies. As I often say, the idea on these starship designs now, replacement parts times 6 for every part on the ship, if there's space to carry that many. At least a couple. That big warp power plant engine in the back I designed as close to scale of the true model as I could. This ship's been designed by other people. I give them credit for designing the ship more accurate to what it really looks like. My ship doesn't very much look as much like the true IXS Enterprise. It's the true design. It's flatter, thinner in a lot of areas. The rings are flatter and wider. Again, I can't see on the inside of it. And these other ships, a couple other ships that were built by other people in Lego Digital Designer or one of the other programs, really nice. I give them credit for having a better looking design than mine as far as accuracy to the real ship. However, they didn't have 16 12 by 24 base plate compartments in 360 degree environments with reactor cores and greenhouses and sleeping and working environments. You know, I'm trying to show you what's going on the inside of the ship. I'm not concerned as much about it being an accurate model display. I want to take you in here close. Now, I like this design. This is just something I threw in here. Think about an artificial environment, spinning, creating an artificial gravity environment. Humans can't survive long distance in space. I'm going to go back to the other mode out of space where I can use the hide tool. Right here, and hide pieces in this model and show you the inside of it, to where I can get a better view of what's going on. I really like how I designed this robot. And again, so you know, this ship's completely maintainable. In the future, if we have some kind of cryogenic sleep chamber, for example. These androids, the robots who run the ship. As you can see, I got it here. It looks like inverted knees, you know, on these pegs. The one on the other side looks just like this one, but it's got a white body instead of a blue. I've got a man in the back of the ship, back here, who's in the elevator shaft. This design back here, right here, see in the back of the box, you can't see it because, again, I'll hide these railings. Bear with me, we got a couple minutes left. Oh yeah. Tedious and slow at the point, I know. We'll get rid of that wall. And as you can see, there's a man in a spacesuit right there inside that elevator shaft. You know, basically I'm showing you how these people would move throughout the ship and get to the rings and get to the center part of the ship. And again, I theorize they would spend most of their times in the actual true gravity environment. Perhaps in the future we'll have technology to where they'll have gravity in the actual belly of the ship and the front cockpit. But I wouldn't think you could sustain long moments of non-gravity environment, and the human body breaks down in time. You basically become mush, and your muscles become mush. And you got to be able to exercise in space and keep those muscles working. You know, I'll show you some inside of this right here in the last little minute or so, hiding some the side of this front cockpit. I mean, there's really nothing spectacular inside. It's just computers, working controls, seats, you know, just like you would expect inside of any cockpit or bridge of a ship. Again, 3,200 pieces. I mean, this thing stands 3 foot tall, basically. It's short, it's stout, it's compact. I mean, I would think NASA would be pretty pleased to see that somebody's actually taken their design and made a workable model of it. That people can see what's going on the inside and understand space. You know, maybe this inspires a kid to design something better one day, and you know, it actually gets us to another solar system one day. Well, anyway, as always, I hope you guys have enjoyed this build. This is a culmination of everything I've been working really hard to create. And I hope you enjoyed it. And there'll be other great videos to come. As always, live long and prosper.